Hey y'all, Daniel here. Just want to show you the new seed starting equipment we got. So hopefully this won't take too long. The girls, thanks Jay, graciously have let me use the playroom. So I'm set up in here right now. And this is our station over here in the corner. So we, for a couple years, have been using these great wind strip trays my dad found for us, and they're really hard to get a hold of. I'd love to have some more. But they're nice because they're really sturdy, hard plastic. They're going to last a long time. They've also got open bottoms and even slits in the sides, which allow for really easily water absorption from the seedlings. So in the past, we've had seedlings just like these put in the trays. And our problem has been that we've had insufficient light and then a difficult time with watering. So we like to water our seedlings from the bottom, and that's just to try and prevent damp off and some other soil-borne diseases, as well as get good saturation where the plants need it, down in the roots. And that means usually finding a large bucket to water the seedlings in, dipping them down in there, letting them sit, and then pulling them out and setting them somewhere where they can drain. And so a lot of times we take the seedlings outside to do that. The worry there is that you might have to take them out on a cold day, and a cold day could hurt their growth. It's much better to have consistent warm temperatures for the seedlings at this stage. So to fix the watering problem, we purchased this large hydroponic tray. It's 2 feet by 4 feet on its inside dimensions and has 7-inch high walls. It's made of a really sturdy, heavy-duty plastic, so it should last a long time. And I just drilled a hole, you might be able to see down here in the bottom. So when we water, I plug that hole and I put 4 gallons of compost tea, about 14 gallons of water, and some fish emulsion. Then once the seedlings have taken all they need, we just pull a hole out and drain it out, and then go deposit that fertilized water on whatever plants we need to. So that took care of the watering. Our other problem was insufficient lighting. If you have insufficient lighting, you get leggy seedlings that are too tall and tend to fall over and be weak. And also, I think I've noticed this year, we haven't had as many problems with damping off, I think partially because this light is so strong, it keeps drying out the top of the soil. But this is a 400 watt metal halide bulb with a reflective hood, and it is just attached to the ceiling by a pulley and then down on the side of the wall. It also has an external ballast, and that external ballast is nice because it makes the hood a lot lighter and easier to hang, and it keeps the ballast, the important parts of the light, away from the heat of the light, which is cool. So the metal halide bulb was the best choice given the options because it puts out the range of light in the blue and white lumens, and that's best for green growth on plants. The other options were high pressure sodium and fluorescent bulbs. But if you're just starting seeds, I would highly recommend the metal halide bulbs. A 400 watt bulb like this one is useful for up to a 4 by 4 square foot space. So since we're using a 2 by 4 foot tray here, we could double the quantity of seedlings, essentially put another tray, raise the light up higher, and still I think get pretty good light for these seedlings. So this new system is nice. It allows us to keep all the seed starting, all the watering, fertilizing, and everything in one place without having to carry the trays around any longer. They stay at a consistent temperature and have consistent heat. And so overall, I think a much better growing environment for the seedlings. So if you have any other questions, man, don't hesitate to holler. You all know I can talk all day about gardening. So send me a message or a question or a comment if you've done something like this and it's worked for you. Otherwise, happy gardening.